Hello everybody, welcome back to Downtime Activities, and welcome back to the Curian Empire, our Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign with an Epic 6 rule set and a little bit of ancient Mediterranean flavor. You guys are not in the ancient Mediterranean at the moment. You are way up in the homeland of the dwarves, fighting to essentially kick the Curian Legion back out of the island. And when last we left off, you guys had the assault on the Southland had begun.
The reconquering of the Southland.
The unconquering of the Southland.
There you go.
And those other guys who conquered.
Unconquering.
You guys had kind of led the assault on the Wall of Maximus, opened the gate, and are currently in initiative in the combat, or in the gatehouse. All you know is there's at least one person still on the floor above. The room that you are in is clear. One of the dwarves who is fighting with you is dead. There is still one other in the room with you.
Okay.
I believe you are hyped up on battle shrooms.
I am. Forgot about that. Many battle shrooms all freaking day.
All night!
So you
You're gonna bring the demons out of me.
We'll start at the top of this initiative order, which will be the surviving dwarf of the one that came in with you guys, and he is going to kind of move over to the stairs and kind of take up a position at the bottom.
Okay.
Which brings us to Tertius.
If I can make it up the stairs, I'm going to charge up there.
Okay. I mean, you have 35 feet of movement?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. I'll let you make it up the stairs.
I'm charging up there.
Okay.
What do I see? What do my health eyes see?
At the top of the stairs, you will... the next floor up seems to be more of a barracks, or kind of a command room as well. And what you're going to see in here is a quite heavily armored Curian, who seems to be a watch commander or a Centurion or something like it.
Okay.
He's not. He is not outfitted like the standard legionaries that you've been fighting.
Alright. Let's razzle dazzle. Am I able to get to melee range with him? Alright, I move up to melee range and I swing my sword. I feel like I used most of my stuff already previously.
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I did a good job of marking it off during that, but I think pretty much all my resources spent. It's just a straight attack. Probably not. That's just a 14.
That one is.
I'd swing and then I'd hold my ground up against him.
Okay. Wolf.
Can I see a scene from here?
Yeah, you guys are in the same room.
Okay. I'm going to cast a healing word on a scene. It's a D4. So you will get 10 points back.
Wow.
Damn. No, it's not plus your spell attack bonus.
Oh.
It's just your wisdom mod.
Oh, well then never mind. 8. You get 8 points.
That's still
pretty good. Still very good for
Yeah.
bonus action.
You're not dying today. Yeah. Or at least you're not dying this time that you went down
Not yet.
today.
And since it was a bonus action, I'll follow Tertius up the stairs.
Okay, you can get...
Or at least, I can probably get to, like, the dwarf. Or...
Yeah, you could. You'll be able to get partway up the stairs.
Yeah.
But you can't catch up to your fleet-footed friend.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Good alliteration.
It was totally by accident.
Your fleet-footed friend.
I'll see.
Your fleet-footed friend and fighter.
Being awake, I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
Half movement speeds are rounded up or rounded down. 17.
Like everything's rounded down, I feel like, in D&D, so probably rounded down.
Okay.
Probably 15.
15 feet.
Sure. We'll say it takes 15 to stand up, since you have a 35 movement speed.
So they're going up the stairs, or they're holding at the bottom.
The dwarf seems to be holding at the bottom. Everyone else seems to have immediately charged past him up the stairs.
Okay.
I'm hopped up on battle shrooms.
There was an implied tally-ho somewhere in there.
No, there was an implied.
As I go stomping up the stairs. I just
It's the dodgeball thing, like.
Yes. I've learned a term recently, and it perfectly describes Tertius, and that's a himbo.
Oh, yeah. I've only recently heard that.
I hadn't heard himbo before.
There's something about that term that I love so much. They've one of the Outside Xbox, which is a fantastic YouTube channel, just recently did a playthrough of the remake of Resident Evil, and the Leon consistently in that game is just a total himbo because he's very pretty and he's kicking ass, but he's not the brightest. Like something will happen and he'll just go, "Hey, there's that dog," and like so Outside Xbox was like, "Oh, Leon, you himbo."
Good stuff.
Remind me, there's not very many enemies left that I
There
was
are no-
aware of.
No, like this gatehouse has been cleared. There is still fighting going on outside on the wall, but that, to some degree, that fighting is sort of getting farther and farther away from. And now there's fighting going on the ground beyond the wall because your army has started.
Hey, we could go get our horses.
I'm gonna just use the dash action to try and get up the stairs.
Okay. You can get behind. You can get essentially behind Tertius.
Okay.
He's kind of blocking the way at the top of the stairs.
That's fine.
And is
I need a wall.
he's a big fellow with a shield and a lot of armor. So
Perfect.
I make a good wall.
Good.
It's better wall than a window.
okay. It's now this guy's turn, and there's really only one person who can swing at, which he is going to do.
Bring it.
14 will miss, I assume. That's his swing.
Alright.
I'm assuming that dwarf is just going to chill out.
I assume that our dwarf friend isn't going to...
He can't really get up the stairs at this point, so
pile
he's
up there.
probably just going to head back out onto the wall and go look for a different fight to pick somewhere else.
Am I, like, blocking them from being able to have, like, a line of sight on this guy? Or will he have, like, some cover?
Yeah.
If I push him back and move forward, would that give them room?
Sure.
I'm going to try that then. Instead of attacking him, I'm going to try an opposed athletics. I'm going to try and shove him back and then step up into the space so they have room to get around him. Crit fail!
Which means his 2 is good enough.
Wow!
My total's a 7!
His total's a 7.
Oh, excuse me, my total's a 6. He has the same plus.
So he wins.
He wins. I don't shove him.
He stands solid like a rock.
That's okay.
I tried. As a bonus action, I am disgruntled.
I'll say that's a free action.
Then I will waste my bonus action and pass the turn.
Okay. It is Wolf.
Can I even get around him?
There are now Azim and Tertius are both in front of you now. Tertius is kind of the bigger obstacle in the doorway with a round.
He's
shield.
taller but skinnier.
I'm wondering.
I might be able to just be like, boop, boop, if ever needed. Just, excuse me. Okay. Way like nothing.
Yeah, but it'd be like. Yeah, but you're tall and skinny, so it'd be like the like Highland Games like log throwing thing where they have to like. It's gonna be really weird to pick you up and balance you to like move you aside.
I'm not gonna do the like. We're not doing like the Dirty Dancing. Grab your hips and pick them up and pivot. I'm going
can't see him
both
at all.
hands underneath your feet and doing like a
You could
log
take a
top
shot, but he's
split.
gonna have a lot of.
Good.
cover.
It's just
And you
acrobatics.
Just don't quit
stand
your
sitting
acrobatics
somebody in
check.
front of you.
Aha, see, what I want to do... Well, I guess I could really only mess up Tertius. I want to... like.
Well, just cast lightning bolt.
No, I don't have lightning bolt. I was gonna cast a light on his helmet. To try and blind him. And then he would have to make a dex saving throw to avoid
Is
this.
the light touch, or can you do that with your
So spell is... Oh, never mind. It's only...
right there. Range of touch.
Yeah. So...
What? That's cool. It actually tells you this radius of everything in the description.
Okay, so never mind.
That's cool.
Can I poke Tertius's helmet and then shine the light?
I mean,
Like a beacon.
it would probably be on the back of his helmet.
Oh, well then never mind that. There's really nothing I can do here because he's in the way.
I'm trying to move him. I'll roll better next time.
He'll go down in a minute, and then you guys will.
Yeah, there you go. Just give this guy a couple rounds. He has to.
I have nothing I can do.
He has to crack my hard outer shell to get to my squishy insides. But once he does,
I'm gonna just pass it along to the team because I
snort me
can't
out
do
like a
anything.
crab leg.
Azim, it is your turn.
Maybe the team.
Can I not see past him at all, or
You can. You're tall enough that you can see past him better. He's gonna have less of like a cover bonus if you try and do a range attack.
okay? Then just make a dex save.
21.
Yeah, that makes it. Good talk. Next round.
Sometimes that happens.
These things happen. All right. Show me what you got.
Show me what you got.
Good old idiot fights.
Yeah.
Is that his turn?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I try to shove him again.
Okay.
Again.
No
Another crit fail.
How's that
I'll
dice
just roll
doing
for
for
it
you?
just in case. Or re-roll.
Oh! I don't know why I'm rolling this die.
Yeah, roll it.
Well, this is if you fuck me over this time, you're going to dice jam.
Wow, I'm glad I.
Okay, now we're talking. It fell out of my hand, but I'm counting. That's a total of 20.
Okay, that beats his 16. Total.
All right, so I kind of shoulder check him back, and then I'm stomping forward into the space.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Uh,
That's so unlucky, man.
It is now Wolf's turn. You can squeeze past Azim and push into the room if you want.
I will do that, and since... How far is he from me?
You can get up to him if you want. That will make you a target, but you can get up to him.
No, I'm going to kind of stay back at a distance.
I think you could, since now we're like in the room instead of the top of the stairs, you could probably like step to the side but not up.
Yeah.
So you have like a straighter shot at him, but you're not
Yeah,
adjacent to him.
you could definitely get line of sight on him.
I'm going to cast Thorn Whip on him.
Oh God! Can you imagine he gets pulled into the stairwell? No!
If you get out of the stairwell, then I can try and grab this guy and throw him down the stairs, and then we'll have the dwarf at the bottom with his great axe.
No,
Like,
that won't hit. That's a 12er.
Yeah, that will not hit. It'll be like back in the day before where people used to use Nomad to launch defenders off of balconies so Sledge could hit them out of the air.
Call that the pop fly special.
Okay, Azim.
I see.
Moving up to the top of the stairs or in. Do we see very many other people in there? Or
He seems to be the only one up here.
Okay.
It's like he just woke up from his nap and got to finish getting ready.
Then I'm gonna try an Eldritch Blast. It's gonna miss.
It's okay. A miss misses.
Yep, that's it.
Nothing's amiss here, except for that.
He's going to take another shot.
And this, hopefully.
Crit.
Crit. So actually, yeah, no, that hits. Why don't you roll those? Just the opposite, Joel.
Ooh, that's a pretty good crit.
Oh, shit.
17 damage.
Still up, but that is massive damage.
That is
rolls.
massive damage. You will have advantage on this roll.
I
on
do.
On your con
Okay.
roll. Because you're high on battle shrooms.
Hey.
Because you want drugs.
You don't feel all that much.
It's a con
advantage.
save.
Yes.
That is a 23.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, I used my second wind last time, I think, or I didn't get hit. I
Yeah,
didn't
I
mark
believe
it,
so.
but I was at full. Otherwise, I probably would have gone down there. Ow! Shoot her! Shoot her!
It's all idiot fights until someone crits.
That's right. My turn?
Yeah.
Unless this dwarf can move up. Swinging. Hey, 19.
That will hit.
I thought it would be like, miss.
Another crit fail? Well, the same crit fail? 7 damage.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
So before I do anything, my last spell slot, Healing Word, you will get
Hey!
8 points.
If it doesn't crit me again,
Then I will,
then there's a chance.
I'll try Thorn Whip once again. That's a That's just 8.
That's a 2 on the die.
There's a 2 on that die. I gotta stop rolling that die. It's
I
in
know,
die
I know
scale.
how you feel. That happens to me all the time.
Equal to 3.
I put dice in timeout just all the time. I need one of those the little chairs, the little dunce cap.
You have to shame your die every day.
I've seen little jail cells for them.
Oh, that would be a jail cell would be great.
Just put it in with. Just put
I
it.
made a little jail cell out of like toothpicks once.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
put the
no, that's
just put the dice in
Yeah,
with the crimson
like a
hogs.
mini-
Okay, I get like all of
It's
these,
gotta be around here somewhere.
but why that one? Why is it still out?
Because I said at the start of this campaign, if I get advantage or disadvantage, I'm rolling the DM's die and the Brody die.
So
for
you're
them.
saying you just want permanent disadvantage?
Even when I have advantage, I have
Exactly.
disadvantage.
That's what it feels
He's
like.
just trying to get a character kill now. It is Azim's turn.
I've made a very tanky character, and
I
I've made him somehow.
I have
the
seen
squishies
that
in the party.
die do some of the worst things.
I have seen that DM's die do some truly like war crime level stuff.
Yeah.
That DM's die is horrible.
That's why I never roll it on its own as a player. Instead of a buddy.
I've lost about as many characters to that as I have to Chris Perkins.
I just remember
And
Brody
as many
going,
lovable
I'd like to
NPCs.
miss."
That's true, man. Well, Chris Perkins, I mean.
You should name that die Chris Perkins.
Ooh.
I just
We'll call
remember
It was a-
CPJ, Chris Perkins Jr.
Breaking news: Fish Perkins here.
Fish Perkins.
I just remember Brody going, I'd like to miss, please. And then randomly he's like, holy shit, I don't know what to do. What does this actually do?
Yeah.
What it does is you ride a dragon out of the sky into a battlefield because
Yeah,
That was
fucking
super
barbarian badass.
That's right.
Anyway,
Also
Azim.
beat a dude with the dead body. Okay,
He did beat motherfucker with another.
yeah. Elder's Blast again.
R.I.P. Sparadar.
17.
So to speak.
17 will miss.
Wow. Oh, God.
God. 17 misses. This guy's AC is bullshit. Says the guy in full plate with a +1 shield. I can't talk shit about it.
I also have him 17.
It is his turn. And he's gonna
Please
take a
don't
swing.
crit me again. I don't double crit fail into getting double crit.
21.
Ties it, meets it, beats it. Pizza.
I don't have
That is 5 damage.
Okay. Well, good thing you healed me. Good
Yeah,
thing
like
you
I
healed
don't
me.
have. I
Are
don't have.
you still bloody?
Yes.
Okay, so he's gonna action surge and take another swing.
Oh
Alright.
shit!
I know what I'm going to do on my turn.
That one is only an 18.
18 will not hit, because my AC is also bullshit.
Nice.
The bullshit swings both ways. I don't know what that means.
Duck, here comes the bullshit. Alright. Yeah, you like hitting? Well, let's see how you like getting hit. Hey, 24.
That'll hit.
Big swing, big swing. Hey, 10 damage.
He'll take 10 damage.
Oof, this guy's a brawler. He's a brawler. He's a sailor.
I'll finally step up and just try and whack him with the shillelagh.
Magic isn't working. I'll hit him with the stick. Maybe that'll do it.
Your mind is strong, but your bones are weak.
That's a 9. What? These dice rolled so well when I did the saving throws, and they just have failed me ever since. The only one that's rolled well is the D4, and I can't do that anymore.
And it's not like Savage Worlds where a D4 rolling well could really take you
Really
places.
take you where you need to go. Well, see him, kill him
Please kill him.
before he kills me.
Okay.
Or me.
You stepped up, so you're in melee range now.
I'm going to bonus action use my Form of Dread to give myself some temporary hit points.
It's probably not a bad idea.
Max, baby! Which puts me back to full, basically. Hot damn.
Fake fall.
Fake full. Yeah. Temporary full.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like drinking a bunch of water when you're hungry.
Or eating Chinese food.
I could really go for Chinese food. That sounds really good. I haven't had Chinese in a long time.
I mean, Chinese sounds good. It'll sound even better an hour and a half after I finished eating Chinese.
Because Chinese always is good.
I'm just going to try Eldritch Blast again. Oh no, 12.
12 wins.
That's all right. I just
Well,
buffed myself.
it's game over for your pal Wolf, everybody.
Well, you're not really hit up.
No,
too
no,
bad,
not
right?
really,
Yeah, you're
no.
doing good. Who's he swinging?
But he's gonna.
Well, first he's going to use second wound, which I believe is it plus con? D10 plus con?
Plus level.
Plus level.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that doesn't bode well.
but he didn't roll great.
I have to say, consistently this campaign, I have rolled high on second wind. I don't think I've rolled below like a 7 on the D10.
No, yeah,
on second
it's
wind.
at
Tech-
least every time I
very well.
remember you using it. It's-
Technically,
I'm getting-
same with my Form of Dread buff.
Yeah.
I don't think I've rolled lower than the upper 80%.
Can't roll the D20 to save my life, but man, that D10.
I feel that.
I need to start two-handed this longsword.
I believe a 20 will miss.
20 will just miss. 21. It's like going straight for my head, last second glance off the shield as I
It is
riposte.
and you only feel like you were able to deflect that blow because this like just finally made like lightweight strong.
I could
shield.
only because it's such like still super solid and strong, but so lightweight, was I able to move it quick enough to barely catch that before he stabbed me in the face.
I feel like if you'd been using like the shield you trained with back in the day, there's no way you would have
No way.
deflected that.
Uh,
Background to Tertius.
parry this, you casual. Hey, 23.
23 will
Good
hit.
run of attacks now. That's decent damage. Roll 2, 9.
9 damage.
Take another whack.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny die, don't fail me now. It failed me!
It was the anticlimactic.
Oh, is that 6?
It's a 6.
It's hard to read from
Yeah,
the
I was
top.
gonna say, it's funny that you have to like roll it and then go hunting for it and like
Squint.
lead in to see whether.
Well, all 3 of those are in dice. I'm out until I have no other dice, and then we'll see what happens.
This
you're
thing,
on your 4th string dice.
the D20, this one double crit failed, but then it rolled a 19, 18, 17. So I think I'm going to slowly work my way back to crit fail twice, and then jump back to 19.
It's going to average out.
Yeah.
I did my job as healer. I healed you.
I'm going to run up to him, pull 2 daggers,
Okay.
because I forgot I can do that.
Oh, he can do it.
That's a 9, right? 15 to hit.
That will miss.
Let me try this one, see if it's perfect.
That's a 9?
That one's a 19.
19 will.
But that is my offhand, so... Nice. 5 or 1. 1 damage.
1 damage. He takes.
I am now within melee.
1
Oh,
damage.
no.
I think you getting in kill range was worth 1 damage.
Absolutely.
Guys, I just want to say it's been a pleasure running this campaign.
And this Centurion kills us at the top of this. I mean, we've laid some damage into him. We have to get rid of some.
Solid 1.
21 to hit.
21 just hits. I mean, there's no way he does this, right?
9 damage.
That's one more than he needed. I'm down.
Shit.
Oh no.
This is the first time you've gone down in this campaign, isn't it?
Second, I
Because
think?
we both went down.
We both went down in the zombie. In the
Oh,
zombie
okay.
cage.
Thank God I did.
Yeah.
I forgot
bought
you
that.
guys went.
Oh, fuck. Just realized about potions of healing at some point.
You have potions of healing?
I guess so. I just looked at
Wait.
my items.
Wait, what?
I think I bought them at some point.
Yeah, he did. When we were city shopping and you got your armor, he got potions of healing.
Wow.
And I got
That's fine.
an alive dead dude in my pocket. So,
Why don't you throw him, man? Throw him at the
here,
Centurion.
bad guy,
Welcome
hold
to the
this.
welcome to the party. Sick him.
Catapult?
How piteous. Attack.
Well,
That's
funnily
safe.
enough, that's safe.
Oh,
That's my turn. Demons die. I like drama. 1 success.
Okay. Wolf.
Well, I gotta take a swing at him. Like,
You gotta get some damage to like still stand. Look, I have 1 success. I'm nowhere near dead. It'll be fine.
Gotta get some damage.
fucking hell!
Gotta get some
I
damage in
can't.
while I still can. It's going to be a running joke. Forever this player.
multiple twos, baby.
They're all of the D.
I can't help but notice that like all the dice and dice deal we're sitting there with a 2.
All right, now we're just gonna roll a mass one to see
Just-
which one I
just to
try
see.
next.
Azim.
We're
gonna try that one next.
again.
Okay.
The same previous one.
Oh, but you'll get him for 1 here.
17 to hit.
That will miss.
I'm gonna stand there saying, "Hit me!"
Yo, what's that?
Don't be quicker than
Gotta
that.
roll higher than that.
How many points does Potion of Healing give back?
2d4 plus 2?
He is going to take a swing at Wolf. No, he's going to take a swing at Azim because Azim's actually
I did
injured
1
him
damage.
slightly.
Whiff.
Extremely slightly.
Scraped him.
Which is a crit fail.
Alright, okay.
Since the swing was aimed at you, Azim, I'll give you a free attack of opportunity on it if you like it. I mean, it will still use your reaction, I guess, but you can take an attack of opportunity.
Can't do anything else with it anyways.
That's not fair.
13.
Bonus.
Alright.
That's a single digit number.
Nice.
Wow. An
Okay.
awful lot happened there for nothing happening.
I believe that's another death save.
I believe it is.
A second success.
Wow.
The gods smile.
Good fail.
Hey.
Good fail.
I'm gonna-
just to make really drive it home. that I
Okay,
did.
you said 2d4 plus 2?
Yep.
Are you able to like force feed it to me?
He is
In
wearing
melee?
a helmet.
Oh, shit.
And you're in melee with somebody. I don't know what your ruling
I
is gonna be.
think,
Maybe like
especially
attack
because he's
opportunity
wearing
if he goes
a
for it?
helmet, he's going to get an attack of opportunity on you if you try to force feed Tertius motion.
Do I risk it? Yes, I'll risk it. Give
Okay.
him the
Alright.
attack.
I'm more to the defense.
19 to hit.
That hits.
4 damage.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine. That's fine.
That
That's
works.
12. Ow!
He could have rolled way better than that.
Alright. 2d4 plus 2. So that's 7 points.
Alright. Is he dead yet?
No, not yet!
Asim.
That's not, I'm still prone.
Let's try again with my daggers. On 18, and it switched to the 2.
It was like not spinning on like an edge, it was spinning on a flat on 18, like this, and then it just went at the last second. It was like,
We'll try
it's
the
gonna be an
other
18.
one for
Gotcha.
a solid
Thought it was gonna be an 18.
20 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit
Oh,
him.
1 damage. Come on, 1 more damage. 1 more damage.
5!
You'll get him eventually.
It's a game of inches. It's a game of inches.
You'll maybe get him eventually.
Oh, God.
You keep doing that, he's going to get quite a few. Or no, you'll get more rounds if you keep doing that. You really don't want to keep doing that.
Oh, make a wisdom save.
Oh yeah, you did hit him with your form of blade.
Seeks.
He is afraid of me.
Okay. Is that disadvantage on all attacks all year?
Well, he can see him.
Okay.
That may have been a game changer that I forgot about.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, even though Tertius is awake, he'll take a swing and shoot. On account of how you are the supernatural source of this war.
Yay! Is anticlimactically with a cheery voice.
I believe the 10 will miss you.
Hey.
Correct.
That is his turn.
Let me at him! Let me at him! I'm gonna stand up, get up, stand up for my rights, and
I guess he
swing
could have
my sword.
attacked you at a flat roll.
It would have been a fire roll because I was prone. That's 14.
That will miss.
Alright, now that I have
That's all I got.
Tertius back up, I'm gonna take a whack at him. Come on, don't fail me now. I'll put you back in jail.
Better.
That's an 18?
That'll hit.
Give him the stick.
That's a 5 damage.
5 damage. No more, no less.
No more, no less.
Still alive, but he's barely breathing.
Breathe.
Hey! So far, I mean, I think you're about to get the kill shot
Oh,
with your
God.
offhand one
Goes down.
Ah.
Yeah. Tertius, you're awake.
After my thousands of paper cuts.
With a mighty rattle of armor, he falls to the ground.
Well, that was fun.
I'm gonna take my last potion of healing for myself.
I'm ready to just.
Yeah, I healed you already. I don't need your shit.
Man, third level,
Oh! That's a...
third level characters are pretty strong.
No shit. Yeah.
Well, I'm back up to the top because I rolled super.
Those subclass features really get you.
Oh. Is he a champion? Ah, he was critting.
On
No, that
19s
was
and
just a
20s.
legitimate
They were
crit.
both 20s. They were both.
He only crit the
the one time.
I thought he crit one of you once.
No.
didn't he? No, he crit failed against you.
Yeah.
And then
That's
I
right.
whiffed.
You never got to trigger that 19 bit.
It's all right.
All right, I'm back to full health. I'm good. I'm good.
Most of my health is
nope.
about to wear off.
I am at less than a third, but still feeling juiced.
Also, don't we all have med kits to help stabilize?
Yeah.
Very nice.
At least I have a healer's kit.
I have like 10 uses.
I have
I don't think
nine,
I bought him.
But you have Spare the Dying.
Yeah, I have spare the dying, so I did.
Can't you have can't you do that at range?
Yeah.
Like as a bonus action? Like you're a
I
special.
believe so.
Yours is better
Yeah.
because of the type of cleric you are.
So that's why I was able to use like healing word at a distance because I could just be like, bang, healing word. Now I have no more spell slots, so you guys are kind of fucked at that point.
I mean, we're dropping out of initiative. You guys can see from the windows. You kind of look south. That your army is now marching into the Southland, and clans seem to be kind of spreading out to some degrees. It seems like the army isn't necessarily planning on moving as one.
How far are we from the farm where we left our horses?
A few miles.
Say we go grab the horses and then meet up with a clan, whoever we find first.
I think we want to roll with the dogs.
We want to roll with the war dogs. So it's kind of like we didn't see which way they went. So.
I mean, we'll just help however we can.
yeah.
We'll help however we can.
So let's go get our horses from that farm.
Okay.
I want to try and peel the armor off of this dude.
Okay.
I guess he is still alive.
No, he's dead, isn't he?
He went down. He didn't say dead.
I mean, if we were going for lethal damage.
I assume you were doing lethal.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. Okay,
I
never
mean,
mind.
I don't want to question this guy. I want to take his armor because I feel like in the future, Centurion armor I could put on and blend in well with. I feel like that's a good disguise to have.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so your plan is to steal his armor.
Yes.
You're not. I didn't know if you were just like trying to go look at the guy or.
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'll but I pull his helmet off, I'm like, oh, no, my brother, and I'll be real sad.
I'm gonna.
He's not your brother. So
Okay.
I'm
I'm gonna look around the barracks, see if there's anything of value that we could take.
Oh yeah, this is kind of a barracks spot.
I would like to lie on the ground.
Sure, you can find a total of 72 gold. It's a mixture of coins,
Oh, there's
but you can a lot of personal effects from the soldiers stationed here. Some missives from Andretta, the capital of this province, but nothing particularly interesting. Obviously, they're like always sort of expecting an attack from north of the wall, but they weren't necessarily. They did not seem to be expecting this. And there's no like. There aren't necessarily maps of like troop deployments or anything else of like.
Is there anything saying latrine duty?
You could find a posting for latrine duty.
Is Caesar on there?
It's just Julius.
It's just
Julius.
Julius.
poor Julius.
Monday, Tuesday, Julius.
Wednesday, Thursday, Julius.
Friday's the
Saturday,
day off.
Saturday,
Sunday, Julius.
Oh, I even got a weekend.
Holiday break. Scratched off. Julius.
No holiday.
Yeah.
He gets time and a half for his latrine duty.
He hopes.
He hopes he gets half.
And the senators wondered why he marched on Rome. What could make a man betray his homeland?
Latrine duty.
All the
Yeah.
time.
You drove him.
All right, I guess
I
let's-
think I'll kind of try and just bundle up his armor, and
Okay.
I'll be a little laden to walk in to go to our horses, but I'll bring the set of Centurion armor with me.
Okay. That's you totally add that to your inventory if you have not done it already.
Okay.
Ow. Just gonna slowly walk.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
Is it worth
I'm just
trying
gonna
to
go
destroy
at
this
you
thing?
like a
Destroy
slow
what?
trot, like
The wall?
because I'm the only one who's actually.
I mean, technically, it was only benefiting them. And I know that's something we can probably do later, but
Yeah, I think
I mean, fire is effective in a lot of.
that means a lot of it's stone. I think it'll be. I think that's a job for our friends that we're helping.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. I don't really want to brick by brick take a wall apart for them. Charge the front lines for the afternoon.
So you'll take a bridge apart for the cats, but you won't help the dwarves take down the wall. I see how it is.
We want to break the mechanism.
Well, that's different. It was a small bridge. This is a very big wall.
We want to break the mechanism for the gate, so it's like broken
Stuck open.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm going to attempt to do that.
Okay. I'll let you just... I mean, if you just spend some time doing it, you can certainly find ways to break the mechanism.
Cool.
Sweet.
Problem solved.
So that's...
We go gather our horses. Warn the nice halfling family. We're back. We need our horses.
You should probably leave.
Let's be like, the dwarves are marching. Don't get in their way.
Watch, I feel like we're gonna run into War Dog over at the...
Oh no.
Break it down just
We're on our way to the farm. A warrior dog, warrior is gonna walk by and be like, "Found some horses if you want them."
It's like
wearing the face of one of those halflings as a hat.
So you're wearing the head of one of your horses and you eat it.
Eating one of the halflings. He has a halfling arm that he's eating, and he has a horse's head as a hat.
Bro, it'd be a dice roll. You wouldn't give a shit. He'd be super
I'd
sad.
be-
I'm so high on drugs, I don't know what I'm eating.
I'd have to kill a dwarf if I found out my horse was dead.
What? You did what?
Where?
I wouldn't care.
I would.
Fully aware you wouldn't care.
Not horse. My horse.
Not my horse with no name.
Yes. Of course.
You guys can easily truck a couple miles to the farm. By the time you get there, word seems to have already spread that the dwarves have marched south of the wall. Anybody who wants to rise up in arms is welcome. Anybody who doesn't want to should stay wherever they are.
Should close their doors and not get in the way.
They seem to have gone for the latter option and locked their doors. Seem to be just staying out of the way.
We'll go get our horses.
We'll go
On the
get-
way by, I'll knock a couple times and just be like, "Don't have to answer. Just let you know we got our horses, not thieves or anything. Thanks for holding them down."
I'll leave an extra 10 gold for them.
Okay.
This is not
I know,
making my math easier.
10 gold is not an amount I requested.
I'm going to give them 13 and a half gold.
I'll add 9 copper and 2 silver. No, I will not.
And that's why we have a
How do
problem.
they feel about being rich? Just
Well, I already gave him 150 gold when he first.
We gave way too much gold for what we were having them do, but that's how you get loyalty.
Yeah.
Don't screw us over. I want my horse back.
Well, because I was buying their silence. I was like, listen, you don't know where these horses came from, but they're here now.
They're from the gods.
Yes.
The gods never gifted me an Arabian horse.
Named
I
Blackjack.
gifted you muscle and armor.
Fair.
The gods literally gifted you muscle and armor, gifted me the power of life and death, and gifted him a shadow monster.
Yeah, I forgot about him every time. I gotta be more mindful of that.
He's a shadow monster.
Yeah.
I just want you to know, he's probably really pissed at you right now. It's like, this son of a bitch always forgetting me.
Traveling all over the world, over the oceans.
I don't like being cast on wet ground.
It's the
Tramping through marshes and brambles.
It's literally just being drugged through the mud. Sorry.
It's literally just threw a rope down the hill. With the
Wait till this
brambles.
becomes a high-level adventure and we're plane chasing and we take him through the mud hills.
Hey, you probably know somebody who could send you to the mud hills if you want to go that badly.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Good question.
Okay.
You don't bring the Hadrian out of me.
Oh god. Do death saves count as ability checks?
Not ability
No.
checks, but they do count as saving throws, potentially.
I think I gotta look it up, but I'm pretty sure that
Initiative.
even in death,
Initiative
does
is
count
an
as a
ability check.
dexterity check.
It's
Yeah.
a dex check.
I'll have to double check.
Which
but
means if you would cast guidance before the start of a fight, you would get a D4
You
on.
could use that D4 on
Mhm.
initiative. That could be an interesting maximum initiative build.
Yeah.
Not that going first is always best anyway.
Yeah.
I do nothing very, very fast.
Nobody does nothing faster than me. Unfortunately, I had to tank my wisdom, so I didn't notice any of the enemies. But if I saw them, I'd attack them first.
Yeah, it says immediately after you make an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, and roll a 1, your shadow exerts its will of its own and might hinder or assist you or those around you. The next time you or a creature within 30 feet of you that you can see makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, roll a d4, and if the number is odd, reduce the total of the number rolled. If it's even, increase the number.
So if you crit fail and then go down, depending on specifically how the rules for initiative are written, you could die because your shadow's like, no, fuck you, man. Just, seriously, fuck you.
It's like,
That was an 11?
Oh,
No, it wasn't.
Dude, could you imagine he runs over to use a med kit and he's like, ooh, I made it by 1. Reduce that by 2.
oh,
Shit!
Well,
It's
you
like-
just make
reduce it by 1.
or you make your death save, and it's like reduce that by 3.
Oh, it's like, well, it looked like
it's
he was
like,
going to pull
an 11.
through, but then I glanced over and his shadow was strangling it.
But it's only on crit fails.
Well, and once you roll a crit fail, the next roll.
Yeah.
So if you go down,
So if you crit fail
bad
your
enough,
death save,
yeah.
your next death save could have a negative to it that makes you fail it instead of succeed
That's
it.
gross.
That's insult to injury.
Well,
right
I
there.
mean, it will be the next roll within 30 feet of you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's true.
there are circumstances, rare
Hey,
circumstances,
technically,
in
if
which
you
this
were-
could kill you.
If you were by yourself and you were making death saves, like you fall off
Yeah,
a
like
cliff
what if I'm down at 2 fails?
and I
you
crit fail
crit
an
fail an
attack
attack
roll.
roll.
And my shadow
And your shadow just
punches
jumps
you.
over and just wiggles its finger inside of my open wound so it gushes some more blood out.
He's chaotic, little bastard.
This hasn't happened and yet I'm offended. The potential.
The potential that he could fuck us over.
Okay.
So we
Gather
got our
our
horses.
stuff, our
And
horses, and
let's
get back to the front.
let's head back to
Okay,
find the war dogs or a clan.
Forces are scattered enough through the island that there's you could find War Dog and link up with them if you wanted.
What?
You aren't going to be seeing any more combat tonight.
Question. As we were riding back with our horses, because there was the white raven watching us, was it following us as we were getting our horses and heading back?
It's not following you guys around.
Okay. Very interesting. All right. Let's meet up with War Dog and have a long rest.
Okay. And War Dog is going to push pretty far south before they make a quick camp for the night.
Sounds about
Or you
right.
can absolutely travel with them if you want.
Yeah. I mean, we'll be on horseback, so we can kind of catch up to the progress they've made pretty quickly, I think. And then chill with them.
Yeah.
Get a night's sleep.
Sure.
Yay.
Long rest.
Hey! All right, now send him at me. Now I want to fight that Centurion.
Where's that guy that we killed? I want to fight him again.
I want to fight him at full power.
Yeah, you have his armor.
That's true.
You have a literal trophy with you.
I didn't kill him. I did hit him a decent.
Before you fight him, man, walk a mile in his armor. That way, when you fight him, you're a mile away and you have his armor.
Can't argue with that much. Although I'm more of a melee build.
But you can't throw a javelin.
I can throw the shit out of a javelin. Because that is
You
strength
have killed innocent people with a javelin.
based. Innocent.
There's just one caravan driver and one
Oh
sailor.
yeah. I did kill an innocent dude with a javelin.
I did not. Here's a list.
In my
Maybe I did.
defense, he was next to a non-innocent. So, guilty by association?
And the Curian sailor, the unarmed Curian sailor was
Part of it.
Not where he was expecting it to go, but he's like, part of it.
It works.
Look, everyone, I think, has had that talk with their parents at some point where they're like, you can't hang around those naughty kids because you are who your friends are. If you hang out around bad influences, don't be around my enemies if you don't want to catch a stray javelin.
Oh, I missed. No, you didn't. You hit him. I wasn't aiming for him.
That is such a D&D character mentality.
Don't be near my enemies, and you'll be fine.
You can't blow up this tavern. It's half of the people in there aren't even the king's men. Yeah, but they're in a tavern with the king's men, so they can't be all good. Fireball.
Larbird!
Make it a deck save.
I All right, yeah, get a long rest, and I think we just kind of march with them. I don't know if we need to be like, we don't need to be like raiding villages or whatever it is they're going to do along the way. More so here for tactical support and ready for any big encounters that they have coming their way.
Just here for tactical support and ready for anything.
Just ready.
Honestly, I'm just pumped to be here.
I'm just here for the vibes. Like I'm really enjoying these magic mushrooms. Yeah.
In the background are a bunch of naked dwarves covered in war paint, just taking turns hitting the same Roman with axes.
It's like when you see those like four dudes hammering a nail in, like the same nail. It's like ting, 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 but it's axes sticking and pulling out of a Curian corpse.
Or they're using hammers and they're just nailing a Curian into the ground.
Toes first. He's like, but yeah, I'm just here for the vibes.
I'm assuming the war chief is like he's well within the fray of the raiding and all this stuff.
Maybe the war dog. He's front line.
I'm just gonna hang back on like I could see and just kind of wait for things to calm down and then just ride up.
Okay. For the most part, any fights that you guys are going to be in moving south, we're not going to necessarily just roll through on initiative because
that would take too long.
Yeah, and you're fighting small groups of Curian soldiers who are, for the most part, putting up token resistance, and they are severely outnumbered by extremely capable combatants. You guys have not only chosen to travel with the warriorist of warrior clans, but you guys yourselves are significantly more dangerous than individual soldiers. And a lot of especially smaller Curian forces just surrender. And it becomes obvious to you guys as you're traveling south towards the city of Andretta and sort of back towards that like big river that runs through the southern part of this island and kind of the coast, that the army is growing quite rapidly. It seems that like there were a lot of dwarves in the Southland, whether they just saw this as their opportunity and rose up, or whether they were here, like placed here knowing this day would come.
Mm-hmm.
The army seems to be growing, and there are a lot of halflings as well. Sort of some reorganizing into old clans and stuff like that, and like joining the fighting. Like quite often, you guys reach small villages, reach little outposts and stuff, and find them already burned to the ground or already with captured Curian soldiers.
Oh yeah.
Seated and tied up. And obviously the goal of this push is Andretta, the only actual city in Loerland, and the site of the only other major fortification, which is the fortress kind of on the edge of the city. And that seems to be where quite a few of the Dwarven clans and quite a few of the Halfling clans are kind of converging. That's where they expect
the final stand.
Yes. Whatever is left of the Legion, they expect to encounter there.
Okay.
Obviously, part of the goal of attacking the way that they did was to try and keep the Legion from organizing anywhere. You
don't want the organ legionizing.
My organs have legionized.
Do you hear that? Like doctors, just picture a doctor and like, cough, deep breath for me. Your organs have legionized. I can hear them marching.
What does that mean? It means you will be dead within a week.
Unless the rest of your body puts up a firm resistance to the siege.
Do you drink and smoke? Yeah, quite a bit, actually. Oh, well, they're probably going to encounter significant resistance from the more barbarian factions, I would guess.
And luckily, a liver is a organ and therefore a weak spot in the army.
You will need a liver transplant by the end of this battle.
Good stuff. We're just here for the vibes. We march along and happy to help try and take this fortress.
Okay. It will even moving fast. It's going to be close to a week of travel between the sort of skirmishing kind of along the way. But you guys can't reach the outskirts of the city of Andretta, parts of which seem to already be burning by the time you arrive. And although it is pretty quickly apparent that the gates of the fortress are sealed and seem to be patrolled.
Did we bring the ladder with us?
Shit, my ladder. I left it. Damn.
What did we do with the ladder that Tertius had? Left it on the wall.
Why?
I needed that ladder for something.
He's just on his horse with like a freaking 30-foot ladder, just sticking both ways, balanced off of him.
He's riding quickly, puts it sideways to like clothesline people. Running.
You just drop in clothesline like an entire like division of cavalry that you run through.
Pardon
Just
me?
de-seat all of them.
Jesus. That ladder would break. It hurt a lot of people.
So would the Curians.
So with the Curians.
All right. I mean, it seems like we'll be able to take the city, but the fortress.
How about we just wait till they run into more resistance? Just like everything's done and just the gates locked. That will give us a chance to not take more damage.
It is quite quickly heading towards this fortress being the only thing controlled by the Curians on this island, period.
Good.
Which is good, but if the governor is still alive, if the general is still alive, if enough soldiers are alive within that fortress, the Curians will sort of have no choice but to attempt to get them out, which means more legions coming over from the mainland. So part of the hope is that by the time word is reaching the rest of the empire, this fortress has fallen as well, and
There's no
there's no reason for them to send troops because there's nothing to save.
It's I guess let's just meet up with all the clan chiefs and see what their plan of action is, because I have no fucking idea.
How do you guys do?
I mean, I'm sure there's like a war council starting up for this.
There is a siege camp sort of in the midst of being built. Very much not. It's really just a clan camp. It's not really a siege camp like you guys are used to, having seen other wars at this point.
I guess we'll walk in and just see what's going on at the war table.
And I will be his background himbo arm candy because I don't speak the language.
I already look like some statues that exist, so I'm just going to do that.
Their sisters too.
Alright.
The clan chiefs all seem to be alive, obviously apart from the one that you guys helped oust. He's not here, not surprisingly.
He did. I think we killed him.
He's probably dead. You don't know what happened.
We
to
didn't
him?
watch him die.
I was going to say, I don't
Probably
think we
dead.
I bet they blood eagled him.
Yeah.
Or some equivalent of.
Yeah,
Poor bastard. But he was a douchebag, so he deserved it.
he was. Traitor Scott.
They seem to just kind of be in the midst of still, like, figuring out where in the island there's still resistance, if there's, like making sure that, like, trying to get some of the halfling clans organized and armed, as well as making sure that, like, the last bits of sort of resistance in the city are crushed. At the moment, there isn't necessarily a solid plan for taking the fortress. They, to some degree, hope they'll just surrender in exchange for safe passage out of the island, because they don't really stand. It kind of comes down to bravado. Do they think they can hold out long enough to get reinforcements, or do they think it's better to just surrender and save lives?
Well, we've seen a siege camp, and for the Empire, they won't surrender or anything. So probably be best. I guess we have to go on a suicide mission to at least open the gate to give us a chance.
Round two.
Round 2.
Let me go get my ladder.
I'll be back.
Give me a couple days. I'll be back.
We can get another ladder.
Just walks up to the wall with archers shooting at him, puts the ladder against the side, climbs up. You hear some noises.
An archer comes flying over the wall. The gate opens.
No, it's he's carrying the ladder. It's got the dwarf on it, like in the
She's a weaponized ladder.
For some reason, you have a ballista with a grappling hook, but no rope attached to it, just so you can shoot a guy off the top of the wall with it.
Oh.
There was no.
There
was a grappling hook.
An elf gets shot
Just
off the
for
top
an
of
elf
the
to
wall
go,
of Helm's Deep by a grappling hook with nothing attached to it. Because some orc out there is just like, whoa! Watch what I'm gonna do to this son of a bitch. Just kills it.
God, I hate elves. What's this?
Can you imagine being shot with a grappling hook?
Well, it's also a grappling hook that's like this one.
Yeah. Oh shit.
It doesn't like end up like latching to the wall too. It's like
No, it literally
just
just
him off the
carries
wall.
him away off of the wall, screaming and flailing.
And that was a really hard fight from what I remember in the Lord of the Rings video game. That started with like the Helm's Deep fight was a pretty hard one. And the cutscene at the one section of it was that elf getting hit by that. And so I watched that specific cutscene like 5 or 6 times.
Every time you die, you're like, great.
Alright, gotta watch this guy get got again.
Man, I played so much of the third, like the Return of the
same
King, like
here.
hack and slash
Uh-huh.
game. I
Yeah,
played
it's so
so
good.
much of it.
Alright. I mean, maybe we could just try and convince him. I'd be happy to deliver demands.
Yeah, I can help you with
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, because I think they'll listen.
I can help you with intimidation, if that's,
Yeah.
that's what you want to go for.
I think you're probably as good as me.
+6.
Not better.
You two are better at intimidation than I am.
I'm good at being creepy.
I'll say.
Yep.
So I'll just kind of relay like what we're thinking is like surrender is not likely if we just sit here. We probably need to give a list of demands and
Give them the option, and then if they don't take it,
we
from there.
we raid.
Mm-hmm.
Challenge them to a duel.
The challenge of champions. Your best warrior against our best.
I know their 3rd level Centurion's already dead in a ditch somewhere. How many more of those they got?
His entire education growing up was either philosophy or stories about heroes killing each other in single combat.
Exactly. I live for this shit.
He's like, I like it.
He did 8 years of schooling. That was only that.
Yeah, I only did like 6 months of philosophy.
It was your extracurricular.
Yeah, I mostly just daydreamed about pretty elf girls the entire time I was in that.
I almost want to pitch the idea of combat of the gods, like one-on-one champion.
I mean, I think it'd be sweet, but I don't think the Curians are going to really be there for that. Maybe that's more like if we were in the war with the elves. That'd be more.
It is historically also kind of a Curian thing,
Okay.
but it's not.
It's not practical.
Let's hold that in like our back pocket.
You know,
like
we'll put that up here. We're gonna sticky note. We're gonna put a pin in that.
but then we have another pin higher that we're gonna like try.
Now
And...
I just want a sticky note on the wall that says heroic single combat.
Just a sticky note that says just that, just pinned to the wall. I can make that happen. Heroic single combat. We're gonna just put a pin in that. And right now, the paper on the table is
Demand
surrender or die.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
We will give you safe passage onto a boat and out of our goddamn land.
yeah. You never come back, or else we kill you.
Will
Kind
the clans give us the go-ahead to deliver that message?
Sure.
Wow.
They feel like whether you succeed or fail doesn't change their chances in all of this at all. Like, if you succeed, great. If you fail, they're exactly where they are now, so they don't really have any problem with it. And you guys have pulled off some. You got all the clans together, which was a big deal. All but the one that they all sort of expected would refuse. And
you mean the one that Geltrim's afraid of?
Says out loud.
You guys have.
No, I'll say it in common. They don't understand me.
And you guys have just pulled off some batshit crazy shit so far.
Time to do it again.
That's our specialty.
Yeah. Gonna
the bat shittier, the crazier. The bat.
Just remember.
I'm going
last
to look
Yeah,
at a
right.
couple of the war chiefs. Hang on, I'm trying to think of like who. Because I want a couple of them to come with us as we deliver this. To
Okay.
like show how serious. Just trying to think of who I would want.
All right. Milcom the tracker, you stand over there and chew on the handle of your axe. Real crazy. Which he's just doing anyway because he hasn't slept in 2 weeks and he's just hyped up on drugs.
Yeah. But I'll look to Melkon and be like, just kind of ask, will you join us, accompany us?
Your ability.
Would you like to deliver the
You want him to
bomb
stand there and
directly
look
to the
angry?
target?
That's his default face.
Yeah, that's kind of.
This feels like a would you like to deliver the bomb directly to the target kind of thing.
Exactly, because we can. Because should something go down, we
But we
have
don't
it.
have them nearby. We probably don't have them move up to the front gate though. Like
Yeah.
they just ride with us there.
Yeah,
I'll walk with you there.
Or walk with. Yeah, they're not.
they don't need to
that
be.
kind of
They don't need to be
ability.
with us, but like, just to have like chiefs with us, I think it gives more of a.
These are the type of warriors that in a few hundred years after the collapse of this empire and this world goes into the medieval equivalent of this world, where the Tabaxi have built a grand empire and are slowly conquering the world.
Yeah.
And all of that stuff's going on. These guys would be real insulted by the idea of like chivalric knights. Where are you? Riding a horse.
Poppycock.
Strips naked, dips both hands in blue paint, smears them down his face, picks up an axe.
Pick up some mushrooms.
I think I'm also gonna ask Manath.
White leader of the White Raven.
Yeah, the leader of White Raven, because I think
I've
having
been
literal
watching it for a while.
having the literal like seer and then the god of
Definitely
Odin
swapping.
with us, or bird of
Whoever killed
Odin
him.
with us, So I'll ask Manath to come with us as well, and then we'll be off towards the gate.
All right. I'm thinking. We're just gonna deliver the news in person, probably verbally, but like marching up, holding like just a random scroll, so it looks like we're delivering news.
I mean, I was
It's like
also
a blank piece of parchment rolled up.
I was also ready to just use
and then they open the gate, just toss it and have a conversation.
that.
Just scroll away. It's a trick.
Yeah.
Get him.
I was gonna just use thaumaturgy, but we can.
Hey, that's
'Cause
always
that-
viable.
Because that boosts my voice.
You want to say it?
Yeah.
Are you delivering it?
I mean, I am I should be the representative of the dwarves here because I am a dwarf. You two are just the statue.
But how fucking awesome would it be? Hear me out. How awesome would it be? They're like, no, the dwarves are in a prison. We're locked in our fortress. And the fucking Greek warrior elf and a Kindra just come walking up. And they're like, we're here to deliver the dwarves' demands. They're like, who the fuck are these guys? I mean, we're still going to get that because you're going to walk up and we'll walk behind you.
God,
Uh-huh.
worst nightmare. Here you go.
God, worst nightmare, literal life and death.
And then fucking Anubis and Ares showed up, and they were like, "Hey, surrender." So what do you think?
What are you thinking? War, death showed up to have a conversation. I'll walk beside you. I'm going to take my helmet off and have it like under the arm as a sign of non-aggression.
Don't need to wear this to kill you.
I look like
This way, if they charge me, I can beat them with something.
I'll
You slam it on the guy's head backwards and then just start punching it.
What? I want to get like a small leather strap installed on the inside of my helmet so I can hold it like a boxing glove and have something to strap people over it.
It's totally a part of like U.S. military like SEER, survival, evasion, resistance, escape manuals from like I don't know, like kind of 80s and 90s. There are totally ways to take out sentries based off of whether or not they have their helmet strapped down.
Oh yeah.
If they have their helmet strapped down, you use it for leverage to like break their neck. If they don't have their helmet strapped down, you take the helmet off of their head and beat them unconscious with it. So there's such a great picture in an old U.S. military training manual of a sentry standing there with a rifle, just kind of like this, looking at this soldier who's standing next to him, who has one hand on the guy's shoulder and the guy's helmet in the other hand, about to just brain him with it.
That's awesome.
That's great.
All right.
I'll
Totally viable strategy, is what I'm saying.
as we walk up, I'll use thaumaturgy to boom my voice. Be like, I don't know, it's like the general. I think is who we would probably have talked to.
There
Or
there was a governor.
Yeah.
You don't know whether or not he's alive, and there was a general. It's the same thing. You don't know whether or not.
I'll-
Curians.
Yeah.
Curian scum.
well, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna use that too. Curian scum. Curian scum. So you could, as you have probably noticed, you have lost all control of your land, of the land you have once controlled. If you surrender now, we will give you the opportunity to leave peacefully and never return. If not, you will die.
Roll me a disadvantage check.
On what?
Are you trying to, like... I guess it's just kind of up to you. Are you trying to just convince them that they should surrender, or are you trying to, like, strike fear into them?
Probably convince them they... Well...
I don't think it statistically makes a difference for you. It's
Yeah.
really just more what your character's intent is.
Yeah, being we're around dwarves, I guess the more threatening tone would work.
Okay.
So disadvantage. Oh, fuck.
It's cool. You're really good at these.
Shut up.
And you've been rolling great so far tonight.
So that's a 7.
You get no answer from the fortress.
Trying to think of I don't know. But give me an ultimate. You haven't. What time of day is it?
Middle of the afternoon.
You have until nightfall to answer. And then we walk away.
Okay.
Is there something? Is there like a wooden house somewhere on the wall? Like a wooden outpost.
There's like wooden defenses built on top of the stone wall. But
I'm going to try and use Sacred Flame to catch it on fire.
what's the range of Sacred Flame?
I think it's only like 60
I
feet.
think it's like 60 feet. Is it too high?
You'd have to get close.
You'd have to be. Right
You'd have to be in
wall.
crossbow range.
Damn. Well, never mind then. Never mind on that. Just walk away. Go back to our companions who are with us, and go back to the camp and see what happens.
Okay.
Didn't seem like they're going to surrender. So what's our next move?
We need to get in because they're gonna hold. They're gonna hold out.
Suppose we built a big wooden fish.
Suppose it to be a rat.
But we put a small exit from the bottom of the fish.
I didn't
It's
like
poo
that
hole.
motion. I really didn't like that motion.
They'll think it's for anatomic accuracy, but it's actually where we strike.
We get pooped out and then we attack.
Yes. We will be stealth caviar.
We don't
So,
have to
just-
be
Just
accurate.
practice. Stop caveat.
Right. Stealth caviar.
So to see a seed invasive, have out the rabbits and get them by surprise.
Stealth caviar is the name of my heavy metal Bruce Springsteen concert. Stealth caviar.
That's a good one.
We don't have to be biologically accurate, right? Like, we don't have to be poo or caviar.
Well, if there's a butthole on the side of the fish, they'll know something's amiss.
Going
if instead of
going
a butthole-
directly under secondhand stroke.
Secondhand stroke.
What if instead of a butthole we just put a door that didn't look like it was an entrance?
Nah, that ain't cool.
That doesn't check out. Why are you so anti-fake fish butthole stealth strategy?
You know, I'm
Are
not
you just
gonna justify
anti-fun?
it. I'm not gonna justify it.
Don't worry, fun police are here.
Well, I think we'll pause this
Seems like a decent
there and let you
Yeah.
guys dwell on it a little bit in between episodes. Trying to figure out what you're doing.
Not dwelling on the fish. I don't care what you say.
Okay, how about a rabbit butthole?
Why is that? You know what? We're not even getting
Dwelling on the Fish is the first album of Stealth Caviar.
Dwelling on the fish.
Actually accurate.
Spawning Season's your second album.
Yeah. Or an EP.
It's
Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. You guys are making great progress towards liberating
our
this
second nation.
Yeah. You have once again found an oppressed people with a vibrant culture. You decided to liberate them.
Yay. Vibrant culture. My people, I guess.
Don't be so down on your own people there, Jared.
Vibrant, I will say. Culture.
Alright, now calm down, oh boy.
Hey, that's my culture. I can make fun of it, but you can't.
If you're interested in this kind of stuff, we have lots of other gameplay on the channel and lots of other content with similar levels of seriousness. So I guess we will see you all in the next episode.